Good early morning, YouTube. So I found another night where I can't really. Okay. I decided to go ahead and pop on H1Z1 and maybe modify one of my bases a little bit. Mix it up. I haven't been online. Oh, let me adjust that. Give me 1 second. Boop. All right. So I haven't been online. This is my first time on today. And uh, and it looks like the base didn't get repaired. Okay, yeah, no big deal, but I'm not going to do that right now because that's not what I intended on doing. Probably don't have a lot of cars. Don't really care. As long as I have a car to get me to A to B, I'm good. So, ba-da-da-da! First things first, close all the bags that I don't like open. Battery sparks. Okay, first thing we do, we go out and we see if there's any free cars hanging around outside the base. That's number one thing. Always got to go and see if there's any free cars anywhere. After I get my free car, I will go ahead and, well, I'll skin my outfit. How about we skin our outfit before we go? I've been wearing this outfit for about a day now. It's probably pretty old. Got moths living all up in it. Change to something jazzy. And then we will go add on to one of my bases. It's not a main base. It's just a loot house. But hell, I'm bored. And I have a lot of resources, and I'm sensing a wipe coming soon, as always. And I normally kick myself in the butt because they don't warn us about wipes. You just get thousands and thousands of bullets and all this resources and stuff, and you're having fun, and the next day you wake up and it's all gone. And then you go, oh, I should have used it. Why didn't I go have fun? Well, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want a wipe coming and I didn't utilize my goodies. So, kind of disappointed to see how many repairs I gotta do. I just repaired stuff yesterday. H1Z1's one of those games where you can't close your eyes, where everything you own evaporates, as I'm sure most of you know. Does anybody else notice the huge discrepancies in what Daybreak tells you is the thing and what really is the thing? Like claiming when the new map is going to come out and it doesn't. Claiming that rabbit traps decay in 7 days, they disappear in 48 hours. Bases now take 7 days to disappear. Not true. If I'm not flying for 48 hours, I only got a quarter health left on my base. Said being if I'm gone the third day, pretty much your shit disappears. A lot of BS. No point in bringing it up to them. They won't reply to you. Hell, they don't even reply to all the hacker videos I show them of people hacking, people cheating, people harassing. They really they kind of look the other way on that. Yeah, right now actually, come to think of it, while I'm looking for a car, I might as well just kill the dead air time. I have somebody that is, which we know in a few of my videos I've spoke about it, some cluster of people that are harassing me. Well, these outstanding citizens are now using one of my personal photos of me that they stole, and without my permission or my consent, they're using it as their personal thumbnail on Steam. And I have reported so many times and no action is being taken. They have been using my photo now for 60 days, stealing my ID. Spoken with the police about pressing charges, and they say it is a form of identity theft. You know, I'm to the point where it's like either you got to go all the way and take some real life legal action, which is going to occupy a lot of your time, or you can complain till you're blue in the face and not a lot happens. Which is why actually I intend on reaching out to the YouTube community more, because people that are like this don't belong or don't deserve to be called gamers. if you're out there just to troll, you're out there to physically torment somebody in real life, to destroy families or anything, and I'm not talking about in game. I'm talking about outside of the realm of game. Don't call yourself a gamer because you're not a gamer. You're a loser. You're not a gamer. True gamers respect other gamers. I would never go as far as some people go to just, they call it trolling, but it's not really trolling because you've leaped out of the game world and you're just being a total ass. That's something wrong with you, definitely. And look at checking for cars when you first get online. That's what you need to do. Look at that. Got me a peach. I hate cop cars. They are literally my least favorite vehicle, but I know that they are the gem of some players' eyes, so I will collect it and I will pull it off the road just because there's some unfavored trolls that enjoy them. And if I can't get back at the trolls, or I want better things to do with my time, the best way to get back at them is take the cars that they really like. So voila! Free car. Alright, so I was kind of hoping for a Jeep. Jeep literally is my favorite vehicle. It's great on trunk space, it's great on fuel consumption, it's much quieter, it's got better handling, it's smaller, but I guess, see, look at this, you see what I'm talking about? Big banana boat. Big banana boat. Oh, okay. Okay, hello, honey. How are you? You want to come home with mommy? Why are you up here? Huh? Okay. You would think a big black and white vehicle would be easy to spot, but I guess not. And this is where we go. Cha-cha! I'm lazy. I am lazy. So, there's a lot of other games, online games I play. Like, WoW, EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, yada, yada, yada. A lot of games. But way back in the EverQuest days, I've never really liked grouping with people. I found that when I went on raids and stuff, you always got that one idiot that would just run in cold turkey on the epic and get everybody killed. And I found 9 hours of my time doing a raid just to have one idiot crash the whole raid for everybody wasn't worth my time, and it really pissed me off. So I owned multiple computers, 5 systems, I don't know, up to 14 accounts with Star Wars Galaxies Online, 5 with EverQuest 2, 3 with WoW, and etc. And what I would do is I would load up multiple accounts on each computer, and I would do my own raids completely by myself. I would multi-box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, etc. And it was awesome because I didn't have to rely on nobody. I knew I wasn't going to die because I was in my hands. You just got to be really good at toggling and real fast with your fingers, multiple screens, etc. And so when I find multiple cars in H1 and I'm playing alone and I want to take them home and I'm too lazy to physically walk back to the next car, I do what you see here. This is called, I call it 2-boxing. If I find 3 cars, I'm 3-boxing. If I find 4 cars, yes, I've done it. I 4-box. I can literally drive 4 cars all at once across the entire map. But I only do it at non-busy hours. I won't do it in a real populated hour in fear that some Evel Knievel daredevil's gonna hop in my car as it flies down the street without a driver. We don't want none of that. But this is nice. This is a 2-for-1. This is good. I wanted a Jeep. Came back with 2 cop cars. The base is so empty. Oh my god. I don't really mind. I know a wipe is coming. I don't care. I'm just looking to have fun now. Park this little baby. Bye-bye. Let me go get another one. Got my ethanol ready to go. I found these vehicles yesterday, I think it was, but I had a goal in mind, which was to go out and do some repairs that I had put off. And usually when I leave my base, it takes a couple hours to get out because I keep finding cars, and I bring them all the way in and I park them. And As fun as that is, you lose sight of why you got online to begin with. So this was the first time ever that I was too lazy to actually pull them complete into the base. I just kind of dumped them off here. That was lazy of me. So I guess I'll pull them in now. Not that it matters. And put you in the ugly section. Truck's always got to go in the ugly section. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And take back my goodies. In fact, you know what? I'll take them both back, because look at the health on that thing. I'm not going to repair it. Hell no. Okay, pop this extra battery in here, because I don't want to really carry that many. You know what? I don't have a wrench on me. Gotta have a wrench. And you know what? Open up. I don't need to carry these on me either. That'll make some fuel. Boop. And I think I'm low on... Yeah, I'm kind of low on ethanol. Only got about 95 left. Yeah, see, I don't like having to... I don't want to sit here and do this. This is not what I got on for. I got on to go build some shizzle. The only thing I really don't like about H1Z1 is they keep tweaking the decay. Like, how is anybody supposed to have any goddamn fun if they're swinging a hammer 90% of the time? Come on, man. When you lose a third of your base's health in 24 hours, yeah, there's a problem. That's just ridiculous. But, without said, it's much better than the olden day. I don't know if anybody remembers, but at one point they did an update, and the only way you could repair your bases was by hitting this crate, that crate, that crate, that crate, that barbecuer, that shack, that door, that tamper, that, oh my god. Everything had to be upper walls, lower walls. I had to hit the torches individually. You had to hit everything. I would have had to do each beehive. Oh my god. Oh, thank god that did not last long. I think that lasted a wipe or two. Oh, that was shit. That was the worst. I remember that. I remember one day they did a wipe and I got on and I hit my deck as usual, and all these lines were still there, and I was like, wait, what the hell? And I hit it more and I was like, oh no, what's going on? And it was a harsh reality that you know, you got to repair everything. And the sad thing is that if anybody knows me, I don't build small bases. I do not build small bases. I never have. Base building is the coup de grace for me of games. It's just what I do, and I absolutely love base building. So when you got a massive base and you find out that you got to hit everything individually, well, that just doesn't work out with the game plan. So, modifying my other base. We're gonna need well, actually, you know what we're gonna need? We're gonna need a car. So. So let me park my little caboose here. And my extra batteries in case I find a vehicle, and that. Alright, let's get started. So I grabbed 6 walls. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need. I just know I need some stuff. Maybe that. I don't know, maybe that. Definitely at least 2 of these. Maybe that. How many? I'm going to do a layout that I've done before. It's a layout that I've done 3 or 4 times now. This time I got kind of lazy because every time I make my base after a wipe, I tend to make it bigger than the previous wipe. So, so this base is bigger than the base before it, and bigger than the base before it, etc. And because of that, I thought, why waste time on the other bases? This is what I'm after. This is what I love. And I didn't finish it. But now that I know I'm getting close to a wipe, well, I sense that I'm getting closer to a wipe. I want to use this stuff. I mean, look at this. Look. It's just... If they wiped tomorrow, I would kick myself in the ass because I didn't use it. So, fuck it, might as well have some fun, right? Let's see what else we got going on here. You know what? Let's just take it just because. And I know I want that. And I know I want that. And I know I need that and that. Yeah, fuck it. Let's take that too. Okay, put the shit in the car. Nothing worse than having a bunch of crap in your inventory and you're trying to craft. Get out of here. Why does the rig light weigh so much? Get out of here. Alright. Okay, now the tough thing is trying to remember exactly what you already have so you don't double make. And I'll put my little makeshift thingy in there. And let me think. Actually, first things first. Let me smelt some of those. What those are is actually they're broken wrenches from repairing cars. Look how many wrenches I've gone through in the last 48 hours. That's from repairing cars. I throw them in there. It's the only thing that's from. Alright. Alright. Let's make some goodies, shall we? Housing. Well, I know I grabbed a door frame, but you can never have just one door frame, right? I'm sure I need a second one. Might as well whip that out. Actually, no. I take that back. The layout that I'm going to do, I need three minimal door frames. Yes. 3 minimal. Let me think. One. Okay, so that means 3 doors since I have one frame. And then I might have to demo a shelter, which means I'll need some for the shelter. I'll need a lower large. I feel like I need another lower large too. I'm gonna make one just because. How are you guys liking the gates destroying when they hit objects? I'm actually having mine break for hitting absolutely nothing very often, and it's extremely frustrating. You're making sure there's no torches in the way, there's nothing construing its ability to open and close, and there's going poof, and there's breaking for no reason. The other day I accidentally swung one open that was supposed to remain closed, and it swung through my barbecuer, torch, and crate, which is actually, I think, in one of the videos already uploaded. And it broke my barbecuer, and my gate barbecuer, all my shit fell on the ground. Man, I was not a happy camper. I was all, whoa, what just happened? And it was right in the process of a bunch of people, like, throwing smoke grenades and stuff in my base and trying to harass me. It was, like, not the time you really want your wall to disappear. But hey, man, it happened. It happened. Trying to think. So what is that? This one gate? I'm gonna need a couple more gates, I think. Just because I got the resources, so I might as well. I don't think I'll need a lower shelter, but hey, why not, right? Yes, I know everything's fallen on the ground, you guys. I'm just going to let it go ahead and drop so I don't lose track of what I'm doing, and then I'll pick it up. Oh, I'll need a new one of these. And I'll need one of these. Yeah, I had a feeling it would do that. Oh, wait, it dropped. It dropped, right? Okay. Now this one, it'll tell you it made it. And it lies. It actually does not make it all the time. In fact, I'd say 95% of the time it says it made it and it didn't. Let's see if it made it this time. Nope. You see that? No message saying it was made. Way to go, Daybreak. Why do you even do all that? That's just for show. Oh, what the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Wow. Really? I had no idea. Woo! I had no idea they were that close. It scared the shit out of me. Where's the battery and sparks? Any battery? Oh, bumping my cars around and shit. Leaving doo-doo marks on my freaking floor. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do something really quick. It scared the shit out of me. That was exciting. Let me see if there's any battery and sparks in this. Wow, that scared me. Alright. Well, you guys didn't get to see it, but I literally jumped in my seat. Thought I was under attack. Did it leave battery in? Okay, well maybe it's one of the cars that didn't have battery and sparks. No big deal. Give me my stuff. Whew. Just a little adrenaline in my heart. Alright, 2 upper, 1 upper, expansion, storage crate. I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason to what I'm actually making. I'm just making a variety. I'll figure out exactly what I need when I get there. I guess I should do this. Trying to think here. Large store, workbench, weapon workbench, 2 for, oh, barbecuers. Barbecuers. That's not a problem. Got plenty of metal. In fact, I like to do 3 barbecuers. I know it sounds weird, but I like to have 1 for food, 1 for drink, and 1 for animal fat. So the animal fat one usually goes in my garage. Did you finish making my metal? Who told you can turn off? Oh, I'm not digging this new feature, by the way. I used to love leaving these, not these, but the barbecuers lit for luminous. Yeah, well, that's out the door. I think it's going to get full soon, too. Let me unload. It's so nice having so much resources and just going boop, 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 popping out what you want. I've been blessed by having idiotic players in the game. What do I mean by that? Oh, you know, people that make a deck and put a crate in the middle of it and no walls. Oh, yeah. I love it. I wish they would all work that way. I mean, what the hell were you thinking, man? You thinking we're just, like, gonna look at it and go the other way? Ah! That had the sign free all over it. Alright, so the next thing I gotta do is probably get some more walls. Housing. Okay, middle wall. Once again, I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. Just some walls. Just some walls. Anyway, anything I can make just to consume my resources. How ridiculous. Watch it go another month without a wipe. It's okay. It's not like I'm just building something stupid. I'm actually gonna snap it on a base. Alright. You know, a lot of my bases that I build too, if anybody ever watches any of these videos and they like how some of my bases look and would like to know how to make bases like that, because I've actually, I know it sounds weird, but I've been paid PayPal money in real life to decorate and build things for people in different games. EverQuest 2, I got hired all the time to deck out people's guilds and stuff because, I don't know, I'm so obsessed with it. Star Wars Galaxies, I got paid in real life to do people's cities, lay out cities and stuff like that, and I've built a lot of bases for friends for PvP in H1Z1 because I just have a way of making the loot impossible to get to, and so if anybody wants to know how exactly I build bases or see what's behind the mind, just, you know, say so down in the comments, and on my next base build after the wipe, I'll go ahead and film it and let you guys kind of see what my train of thought is or how I get the weird builds that I get. I get asked that a lot, like, how do you get it like that? How can I get it like that? Could you help me? And I'm only one person, and I get so many requests to help people build something that I don't have time to do anything for myself, so I stopped building people's bases for them. The next best thing is me to show you how you can build your own. So I would definitely be up for that. Just show your interest in the comments. And yeah, it'd be no problem whatsoever. And I don't know about you guys, but aside from crates, I think I pretty much got everything I need. Like I said, I'm not building a base from scrap. I'm only modifying an existing one. So let's whip out some of these crates, which, by the way, crates are like the hugest consumer of wood. Really. You can have something like 500 logs and go, yeah, I'm set for a lifetime. And the minute you start building your crates, you realize you don't have that many logs. So let me put these walls in the car because I don't really know how many crates I've made so far. Also, I'm a crate person. I like my stuff well organized. I like prefabs. I like the miscellaneous stuff that would be near your metal and everything, but not necessarily something you want in your metal. Give me those. I like metal by itself. I like woods by itself. You know, I like my crowbars by itself. Just things of that nature. Machetes by themselves. These are suicide crates. But I'll show you my food crates in a second if you haven't watched one of my previous videos where I met up with an old friend. There's a quick peekaboo in my crates. Don't anybody get any ideas about breaking into my base, because unless you're a hacker, it's not gonna happen. And the answer is no, I will not give anybody personal tours of the inside of my base either. That is a close friend relationship thing only. I apologize, but you are more than welcome to watch any videos to see what's on the inside. I'm sure curiosity has gotten the cat with plenty people on this server already. Okay. This feels like this might be enough, considering I'm not really putting it in a real base. That should be good enough organization. Like I said, I'm a stickler for having everything clean and organized. Alright. So much quieter without the furnace. Yeah, oh, right. Ah, I almost forgot. Ethanol torches are a must. And I only got 14 ethanol in this crate. Why'd you stop at just one? I want more. Come on. You know, I really like the craft all feature to actually craft all. That would be awesome. And I do understand why it stops, because it only counts for the amount of sticks that you have. If you have it in a stick, plank, log variation, it doesn't count it as a craft all. It must break down planks prior to making it, which is, it's not a craft all then. Craft all means you do what you gotta do to make it. I don't want to hear any excuses. See, like now I said craft all, and now it's making 1,000,000 planks and sticks, when theoretically I already have the sticks necessary. Yes. I really gotta work out the quirks in this. Speaking of crafting issues, raise your hand if you're one of the few people that are irritated with the breakdown ammo. How you like breaking down one at a time there, buddy? Who in the hell is gonna sit there and break down one bullet at a time when you need to break down 4 bullets to make 1 bullet? Like, what the hell were they thinking? Really? Yeah, because we got all the time in the world to just sit there and stare at a timer. Not to mention the amount of mouse clicks you gotta do and the pain in your hands. And why is there a fucking battery in here? Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna make some ethanol really quick. Just bust out with a little bit more. Come on, ethanol! It's funny, I got oodles and oodles of corn. Guess what's holding me back from making more ethanol? Sugar. Sugar, sugar. Aw, honey, honey. Alright. Yeah. Okay, whatever, that's enough. And I'll have, you are in the wrong stack. And I guess, okay. I'll have a piece of pie. Got berries all over my face. And you know what? I'm feeling a little bit lazy today. So, get out of my bag. So I'm just gonna do this. No, I don't normally do that, but, of course all my ethanol's on the ground. No, I don't want to do that either. I'm just gonna put the battery in here. I know it's lazy, but technically you need to make, rig lights anyway, so, yeah, it doesn't hurt for a few to be in there. Gimme. Alright. That should be enough. The, that new, that new lighting update they did, oh lord, what a joke and a half. Shh, Somebody's coming. Did you guys hear that? That was the sound of a truck. That was the sound of a truck. Fucking beehives. Oh God, it's so fucking loud. I can't hear shit. I heard a truck.